Stress is a huge issue in our modern times. We have such busy lives, so many responsibilities, so much pressure going on. So it's really important that we get effective techniques to help us reduce and finally eliminate this stress. So I'd like to share 3 stages to dealing with stress. The first thing that we're going to need is to recapture the space in our mind. If we think of our mind as like a whiteboard and all of the different things we've got going on in our life, especially those that we're not resolving or feeling reconciled with, like scribbling on this whiteboard of our mind. Quite soon there's going to come a time when that whiteboard is full and there's just no room left. And that's when we have those gridlock moments, those key indicators of stress where we find even small things overwhelming because there's just no room left in our mind. You know, we might find ourselves in a situation where all around us people are giving us that look that says, this isn't that big a deal, why are you being like this? Which may very well be how we're feeling. This isn't that big a deal, why am I being like this? And the reason is we've just run out of room. There's no space left in our mind. We can resolve that with a simple technique of the meditation on the breath. Basically, we find a quiet place, we settle ourselves into a comfortable posture, we gather our awareness onto the sensations of the natural rhythm of the breath at the point where it enters and leaves the nostrils. And we just gently relax into that sensation. Anchor our attention in each passing moment. This is like wiping that whiteboard of our mind clean. After a while, something very beautiful happens. Our mind settles and it reveals its crystal clear nature. Sometimes when we're stressed, we tell ourselves this story that to resolve that stress, we would have to go a long, long way away from all of these people for a long, long time. And then maybe after a long time away from a lot of these people, we might feel human again. But the truth is, inside all of us, there is an inner reservoir of stillness that we can tune into and connect with and nourish ourselves with. When the turbulence of distracting thoughts subsides and our mind becomes still, a deep happiness and contentment naturally arises from within. This experience of contentment helps us to deal with the busyness of daily life.